The Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association storms into 2018. Witness the most intense high-speed technical riding on the planet with the top international snowmobile hill climb athletes. For dates, location, and sponsorship information, find us online at RMSHA.net. That's RMSHA.net. Follow us on Facebook for live updates. Climb to new heights with RMSHA.
It's been there for it all. Every corner, every carve, and every time you've taken it all in. It's the heart racing in your chest, the hairs standing on the back of your neck, and the reason you keep coming back for more.
The Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association storms into 2018. Witness the most intense high-speed technical riding on the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association storms into 2018. Witness All right, anybody that's here for Hill Help, all Hill Help, please come over behind the announcer trailer. That's the one with the speakers on it. So all Hill Help, please come over to the announcer trailer. rmsha.net. That's rmsha.net. Follow us on Facebook for live updates. Climb to new heights with RMSHA.
It's been there for it all. Every corner, every carve, and every time you've taken it all in. It's the heart racing in your chest, the hairs standing on the back of your neck, and the reason you keep coming back for more.
Check 1 2.
1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. I like it. All right, all racers, about 5 minutes. All racers, about 5 minutes to driver's meeting once again. All racers, 5 minutes. We'll have driver's meeting right over here by the announcer stand. racers that need to register, you do that on the main floor, which is downstairs from here. So all racers, you register on the main floor, but we've got drivers meeting coming up like pretty much now. Here's Bart. All right, everybody, let's get gathered around. We'll get this drivers meeting started so we can get sleds fired up and going. Hey, babe, did you get a radio? Yeah. Grab one, there's one there. All right, everybody, I'd like to welcome you all to Lost Trail Ski Resort. We got plenty of snow here this year. I think we're going to have a great race. Snow's pretty deep on top. We got a good base. I think we got a really nice setup here. I'd like to thank, MD and Heidi Peterson. They've put a lot of work into this as your promoter. Been working on it for months on months, and as you can see, this is going to be our largest production of the season, probably. We've got video crews, we've got TV crews, we've got our live streaming. We have 4 cameras on the hill that are filming. Well, 3 on the hill and 1 in the pit. And just food for thought, this is going to be aired on the Altitude channel on April 21st. If you want to see yourself. I'd like to also thank Scott Grasser and his sister Judy, the owners of the resort here. They've been really gracious, bring us back. We've treated them well. You guys showed some patronage toward them. They really, you guys have showed a great deal of respect. They like that. They like what we bring, and we like what they offer. So we love to keep coming here. So let's continue to take care of that. In the pits down here, you guys have done a pretty good job lining up in the pits. We've isolated a little bit more this year to keep sleds out from here. You can just pit all the way down to the bottom and just stage up here. And we're in the process moving the tech trailer up here. We didn't get it placed in the right spot last night, so we'll be getting that done here in a minute. We might have to have you move a little bit. You can see there's a gate that's going to come right into the starting line here. So keep that gate. We'll need to keep that open so we can get sleds easily in and out, or in anyway. So the tech trailer will be here. You'll check in, give your VIN number, and then check back in when you come through. So your return lane is going to be up here on the just like last year on the tree edge. Over here on our left side, just follow the tree line all the way down to the bottom. Go over here through the rope area, around the timing lights down here and back into the pits. Do not come through here at all. We have a lot of wires here and there, so it wouldn't be good. So just avoid this area and stay on the outside. And just make sure. Most of y'all know if there's any new people, please go through tech when you come down off the hill. No matter if you high mark or not, go through tech, and he can get your VIN number. So the hill is pretty much the same as last year. These jumps here are here from snowboarders, and I had them kind of knock the lifts off and roll them a little bit so they're not so sharp. Keep maybe your air time down a little bit, but totally up to you guys. The gates are pretty much the same. The snow's a little deeper up there, but it should be a lot of fun. Would like to also let you know that the snow bikes will be run. We have a stock and an improved class again, but we will run them in the blue.
Probably give them, we won't shut the course down. We'll continue to run red lane and blue lane. We'll just stagger start. We'll be running, if you don't get, they're up here, or you can probably get one down here in the announcer trailer as well. We have a junior run today, which we did at Afton. It's the 12 to 13-year-olds. There's only 4 of them. They will go to gate 6. So dads, they're going to gate 6, and we'll turn them out right there. No further than that. Also, for all you parents that have the youngsters here, we have the 120 track right down over here to our left. There's a pond bottom down here. We built a really nice track yesterday. Today they can go out and just burn all your gas up and have some fun and practice. As long as we can have a little bit of volunteer help from some parents to just chaperone them down there a little bit would be awesome. I think Bob Tom's going to do a little bit when his boys know. Tomorrow will be a trophy run for them, so we'll give trophies tomorrow, not today. One of our fellow riders couldn't make it this weekend. Jim Marshall, he's had surgery procedure. He's raced for 13 years, and this is his first race he's ever missed. He just wanted to send a good luck out to his fellow Pro Masters and Pro Senior riders and wish him the best of luck. Okay, you can run 2 up to the base of the hill. So basically, blue, gate 6, gate 7 right in there, wherever you can find comfortable parking for your sled. But 2 up, no singles, and then you can walk up the hill from there. But to make it a little bit easier, you can go down here to the lift office and purchase a one-time $10 lift pass. And you can ride the ski lift for $10 all weekend. And sounds a little easier. And I have a announcement at for Jackson Hole World Championship coming up in a week and a half. Us board members, we work with them a little bit, not much. I get a little input here or there. It's very little. Last year, I got the Pro Seniors in there. This year, they dropped them and added a snow bike class. So for those of you that want to race a snow bike, it will be open for a stock class and an improved class. And it will be the first 12 to sign up only. So only take 12 in each class. I don't know all the particulars yet, but you're a snow devil, so I don't know. I'm going to guess you're probably going to have to be at least 16, I'm guessing, but I don't know all the particulars. They didn't know how they're going to run them. They didn't know if it's going to be 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, whatever. It's their baby, so whatever they want to do, I guess. They'll qualify you on Thursday afternoon and final the bikes on Friday afternoon. And there is no 12 and 13-year-old racers there at Jack or a 120. There will not be no 120s either. Okay, one other thing that I'm just going to put a little, throw a little food nugget out there for you to digest over the next 5 or 6 weeks or even early summer. Had a conversation the other day with our promoter there at Targhee and Crazy Horse Race there at Grand Targhee. They want us to race 2 times in 1 year there starting next season. The kicker to that is the first race. They want to be the bookend races, first and last. The kicker is the first race. They want to have it in December, around December 10th to the 15th, somewhere around there between holidays and Christmas parties. So, and it won't be on the same hill we raced in April. It'll be back on another hill that's a lot steeper. and gather snow and hold snow sooner. So it would be an interesting twist, I guess. We may not have stuff ready. Might be racing old stuff from this year. Might be manufacturers get some stuff out earlier. Who knows? You guys just think about it. As racers, I want input from you. Do you guys think that's cool? Whatever, give me a yay or nay or a pro or con. Just give us something to digest here this next several weeks, and we'll bring these things forward in our spring meeting. I think I'm going to pass the mic over to MD Peterson and let him chat a little bit, and then we'll get moving on.
Hey, guys. Just got a couple announcements just from the ski hill from Scott. Definitely, we do not want any sleds other than this road here or in our course. And if you're going to go to this testing area, you know how to get off the berm and go across the highway. But definitely nothing outside our roped-in area. That will be the first thing to get us shut down. So we definitely got to make sure that doesn't happen. We're going to move the tech trailer up here. We kind of got it misplaced last week. So we're going to have to move these sleds. We're going to bring the tech trailer right up along this rope. So if we can get that first row of sleds just backed up a little ways, I think we can get in. They're going to bring a groomer up the road right here right now. So we got to clear that out so we can get that groomer in here and get that tech trailer moved. Got anything else for it?
Yeah, just a couple other things here real quick. Got a note here that if you own a maroon GMC with a black sled on a sled deck with number 38C on it, you need to go move that truck right now. Also, there's a new Silverado pickup out there with no plate on it that needs to be moved right now as well. So please hustle down and do that. Yeah, I guess if it doesn't get moved here real quick, it will get moved. Snowcat guys are pretty handy. One more thing, too, down here on the starting line I want to emphasize is you see what we did here with the starting line. I want you guys just to roll out of there. I have a cord buried there for the generator, so I got both lights working over there. The timing lights are on the other side before you come across this tabletop, so you guys there's no reason to just barrel out of there. I know it's hard to not full throttle it, but please just roll out of the starting line, and it'll help us keep from trenching and getting down to a cord. So I appreciate that if you'll take care of that. I just was notified we're going to have a little bit of a delay here. I'm going to say maybe 20 minutes. Don't hold me to that, but the camera crews are just getting on the hill. They got a little time to get fired up, and we still got to get the tech trailer moved. So you guys got some things to do. You got a little bit of time to do it, so don't get in a hurry yet. And Lexi, I believe, is going to do our national anthem. What the 6? Oh yeah. What are you talking about, Brandon? Yeah, I would say that'd be all right. So talking about the 6 class. Anybody? Or 600? Yeah. Yeah, I would say in this 20-minute span, anybody you want to single up to gate 6, take a look, and then hustle back down. We don't want to be waiting when we're ready to go for you, so that's fine. I think that'd be all right. Okay, here we'll have Lexi to do her thing. Thank you.
We're going to have the prayer first. Our dear Heavenly Father, we're grateful that we could gather this day and grateful for all that we have and for this beautiful weather and for the beautiful scenery that we get to enjoy. We pray now for thy safety to be with us, watch over and protect us, and pray that we might all have a good time and that there will be good sportsmanship and that everyone will get along and that everyone will have an enjoyable day. We're grateful for all that we do have, and we acknowledge thy hand in all things. Pray now for all of this and do so in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Lexi. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys want to run up, single up, just make sure you go down here and up the return lane to get over there, and then hustle back down.
quick announcement for board members. All board members, we are needing some help on the starting line, and we'd appreciate some volunteer help from the board members. Or if you got somebody in your camp that's handy that can do that kind of thing, but we are requesting, we're going to need some help for sure on the starting line this weekend from the board members. We'd appreciate that very much. Go find Bart to get lined out, maybe put a schedule together. But we do need starting line help. Board members, please help us gather up those volunteers. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lost Trail Ski Area here in Sula, Montana. Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association in the house. We are streaming live worldwide, and for all of you listening at home or watching, we're going to get racing here in about 10, 15 minutes. But we want to make sure that you share this feed to all your friends and get the word out. So please make sure and follow and like us on the following pages. Follow us on the RMSHA page, which is Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. RMSHA is the page. And we want you to use hashtag RaceRMSHA. Hashtag RaceRMSHA. And make sure and follow RLT Photos and use hashtag RLT Photos. An American Snowmobiler Magazine corporate sponsor, the official publication of the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. And we want you to like and follow those. And when you share it, hashtag AMSNOW. AMSNOW is the hashtag. Got a lot of great local sponsors making it possible for us to be here this weekend that made this live feed broadcast possible. A lot of people putting a lot of work into this. This is kind of a new thing. It's a big deal. And we want to thank Polaris. Carl's Cycle Sales is our title sponsor for the live feed. Zollinger Racing Products, Brett's RV and Gold Boats, Gomer's Diesel, Harrington's Pepsi and Bottling, Russell Motorsports out of Missoula, Montana, Western States Cat Rental, Montana Power Sports, Backcountry Sled Patriots, Brew Landscaping, and Team Brewski. The whole Brew family putting in a lot of work this weekend. And a great big thanks going out to Kurt's Polaris and Kurt's Off-Road, Wimp's Auto Body Works, Jerry Wessel and Tire Center, Wayland Tire, Knife River out of Missoula, Midland Implements, Montana Fire Sprinkler, Bitterroot Brewing Company, Stitches, Team Locksaw, Florence Therapeutic and Wellness, Quality Construction, and Duckworth. We appreciate all those incredible sponsors. They're scrolling on your screen right there. If nothing else, all of these folks have Facebook pages, and even if you're not in the area, because we understand we're broadcasting worldwide, if you are in the area, we'd love you to use these sponsors. But if not, just show them a little bit of thanks on their Facebook pages or various social media. Tell them, thank you for bringing this coverage to you. We are also going to be airing this live. There will be more, not live. We're going to be airing this on Altitude post-production, and we'll give you the information about the dates and times that's going to be as we go. So April 23rd should be running for 12 days, so we're looking forward to that. So you can see a post-produced piece on this, on a handful of the classes we're going to be running here today. Today is qualifying day, so if you're new to the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association, it is one of a kind, often copied, never replicated, because most of the copies don't have the mountains that we have in the Rocky Mountains to do these events. So we're excited to be able to show this to a whole new group of people and let y'all in on it. And so, yeah, we're going to the big time now. And so keep on watching. Like I say, we'll be racing here about 10, 15 minutes. Make sure and share this live feed right away. Again, on the following pages, the RMSHA page, and use hashtag RaceRMSHA. And once again, that's the acronym. RMSHA is what you're going to be looking for there. And RLT Photos. And use hashtag RLT Photos there. American Snowmobiler Magazine, hashtag AMSNOW is what we would like to see you hashtag that stuff across all forms of social media as you share this live stream at the 2018 Lost Trail Ski Area Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. You better hold on.
Racers lift tickets available now. Only $10. You can ride all weekend. So lift tickets available right now for $10 down there where they're taking the gated mission. You can buy those lift tickets, and it is up and running, and you can get up there, get up the hill, check it out, walk the course, see what you've got ahead of you. All right. Once again, we are getting within probably about 10, 15 minutes of getting ready with the hill climb here at Lost Trail. Once again, we are in Sula, Montana, kind of right on the Idaho-Montana border. Get out the Google Maps. Beautiful area and lots of snow. Going to be a great event this weekend. Going to start qualifying. We'll be running 2 lanes. What you'll see on the live feed is the pro lane. So you will hear the lovely and talented Alexi Slensick will be giving you all the information audio-wise over for the semi-pro lane, but all footage is going to be coming from the red lane, the pro lane. But you're going to get all the information, and this is a brand-new thing, so we're looking forward to working through it early on today, and then we'll be finaling tomorrow, and then we are headed to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We'll be giving you more information about that for the World Championship Snowmobile Hill Climb in Jackson Hole. Also, we'll be a live broadcast. We'll let you know where you can find all that over there with the Snow Devils. That's RMSHA.net. Follow us on Facebook for live updates. Climb to new heights with RMSHA.
It's been there for it all. Every corner, every carve, and every time you've taken it all in.
International Snowmobile Hill Climb Athletes. For dates, location, and sponsorship information, find us online at RMSHA.net. That's RMSHA.net. Follow us on Facebook for live updates. Climb to new heights with RMSHA.
It's been there for it all. Every corner, every carve, and every time you've taken it all in. It's the heart racing in your chest, the hairs standing on the back of your neck, and the reason you keep coming back for more.
And that should do it. Tom Roby and Aaron Kapner, if you could please check in.
Check 1, 2. Check, check.
Check, 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 check.
Check 1, 2. All right, all racers, Aaron Kapner and Tom Roby, we need you guys to check in. Okay, so once again, Aaron Kapner and Roby, find JC and get checked in. So, Mr. Bounty Hunter. All right. And JC's right over by the lodge right there is where she's at. So, yeah, we're getting ready to start racing here. Sounds like we finally got audio going out to the live feed, and woo, love it. It's pretty good when it's this chilly and we're sweating. But we are going to get ready with our first racers to the line, start bringing our first racers to the line, going to qualify in the red lane, the pro lane. 600 stock, it's going to be Tanner Myers, Keith Curtis, and Brock Sharp starting things off. And over in the blue lane in women's stock, we are going to go with Crystal Cooper, Taylor Myers, Whitney Archibald are going to be your first racers up. We are getting ready to rock and roll. And once again, those of you, not sure if you heard my first spiel, but those of you watching the live feed right now, please make sure and share that around. Let everybody know where they can find it. And to make it a lot easier, any social media that you're sharing this live feed on, make sure and use the hashtag RaceRMSHA. That's Race, RMSHA. make sure and use that hashtag RaceRMSHA. Follow us on Facebook. We're going to go worldwide. We want this to go viral right out of the gate. You see the starting line right there getting ready to go. 2-lane semi-pro lane is the blue lane. They'll be running through the blue flags. Most of your viewing is going to be seen on the pro lane. That is where the primary focus is going to be for the video, but we will have audio and give you results for the blue lane at the same time. Make sure and check out RLT Photos on Facebook. RLT Photos, the official photographer of the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association and a sponsor. And hashtag RLT Photos on all of your social media posts and our official publication, American Snowmobiler Magazine. Use hashtag amsnow.com. Getting things going in the blue lane right now. First racer up in the women's stock division. Racer number 814, Crystal Cooper, Sundance, Wyoming. She is going to be followed by Taylor Myers and Whitney Archibald. This is your reigning world champion right here on her way up the hill. And on the starting line in the blue lane, there you go. You can see Crystal going up, or in the red lane is racer number 2, Tanner Myers, Soda Springs, Idaho. Opening up the hill, first racer headed up the hill right now. All right, brother and sister on the starting line. So this is an individual race. So if you're just watching this, you've never seen a Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb before. We have 2 lanes going. They're not racing one another. They're racing time. And here we go in the red lane, racer number 2, Tanner Myers, Soda Springs, Idaho. He's riding Polaris, going to be followed by Keith Curtis and Brock Sharp. Tanner Myers getting with it, opening up the hill. First racer in the pro lane right here at Lost Trail. See him working his way up the course. Has to stay between the flags. They're going to sometimes try to get as close to them as they can. There you go. Working his way up the hill, having to stay within the flags in the course. Up there at gate number 10, looking for 11. Opening up the hill. A lot of snow here at Lost Trail. Kind of a novelty in the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association this year. Hasn't been a lot of snow. Only the second race of the season. Last year, I think it was the 4th or 5th when we came to Lost Trail, same time last year. All right. Looks like he went through the lights. We'll have to double check on that time. He went up and over. The clock didn't stop. We'll get that figured out. Getting ready to go in the blue lane right now, racer number 27, Taylor Myers, Soda Springs, Idaho, riding Polaris. Want to thank the official sponsors of the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. These are the corporate sponsors that keep our wheels turning all the time. Great big thanks going out to Climb, the official outerwear of the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. Started out exclusively as cold weather type gear. Now a 4-season company, any kind of motorsport or outdoor sport you want to have, Climb's got it taken care of. And got to tour the factory here a little while ago. Most amazing stuff I've ever seen. All of the prototypes have to pass a washing 300 times. They just have a washing machine that runs all the time, and they have to handle 300 washing cycles before it can even be approved for the materials that these outfits are made out of. Climb Worldwide company. They send stuff all over the world. If you're looking for a new outerwear, if you're the outside type person, motorcycles, snowmobiles, Climb is the way to go. The official trailer of the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association is Charmac Trailers. Some of the best trailers going down the road that you are ever going to find. And you know what? They'll do anything that you want. They've got horse trailers. They got tri-sports, car haulers, anything. If you need a concession trailer built, you can have it done. We went in there and said, hey, we need a timing trailer for the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association and an announcer trailer, and they waved their magic wand, and here we are. Charmac Trailers, make sure and check them out. They are the official trailer of the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association.
Some of our other corporate sponsors, Starting Line Products Incorporated, we appreciate them and all they do. I think they've been with RMSHA from the get-go. And, of course, we talked about them a little bit earlier, hashtag AmSnow, American Snowmobiler Magazine, the official publication of the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. C&A Pro Skis, some of the top snowmobile skis that you are going to be able to find. Zebros Racing. Zebros, a lot of great products for not just snowmobiles, but also your razors, all kinds of off-road products. Check out Zebros Racing, Driven Power Sports, Fox, Timber Sled, and the official, I'm going to say this and we're going to plug it up right out of the gate, but for those of you that want to attend Jackson Hole, there are just a few rooms left at our official host hotel, the Rustic Inn and the Lodge at Jackson Hole, two of the greatest places to stay at the Lodge at Jackson Hole and the Rustic Inn. Once again, Aaron Capener, you need to check in. Come to the announcer trailer. Aaron Capener, you come to the announcer trailer. We need you to check in. Jumping on board this year, U.S. Diesel Parts. They are a Montana-based diesel company. They got everything you could possibly want. All of your aftermarket diesel stuff to haul your rig down the road. You got yourself that nice, brand-new big Charmac trailer. You want to give your rig the ponies to pull it down the road. Check out U.S. Diesel Parts. You can order all the good stuff, industrial injection parts, you name it. They've got it for your diesel truck. Check out U.S. Diesel Parts. Curve Industries, Western Power Sports, and, of course, Polaris, our manufacturer sponsor, and sponsoring and helping get this live feed off the ground here at Lost Trail Ski Area. We appreciate all those great people. Please make sure and check them out. Again, they're all over social media. Make sure when you post and tell them thank you, you hashtag RaceRMSHA, hashtag RLT Photos, and hashtag AmSnow. All right, working on the audio a little bit more. For those of you that are commenting, letting us know that audio level is just a little bit low. We just tried to bump it up there a little bit. Let us know how we're doing. Want to make sure everybody all around the world is able to hear what we got going on here at Lost Trail Ski Area. 2018 Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association is who we are.
if those of you here want to share the live timing results that are going to be scrolling through, those are available at the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb website, which is rmsha.net. RMSHA.net is where you're going to go for that. You scroll down, there's a big red banner on there, and it says March 10th. Click on that, and you'll be able to see the results on live timing as they come in, and you can also find the live feed, a link over to the live feed there, so you can share that stuff around. Once again, that's at rimshot.net. Big thanks, Carl Cycle Sales, for making this possible for the live streaming, live timing, and, of course, Polaris jumping on board. All right, sounds like we're getting ready to go once again, getting the timing system. This is, once again, an extremely unique timing system that we use. There's only one of its kind, and we're bringing it out in the elements and everything, and every once in a while this happens, getting ready to rock and roll, getting our next racers to the starting line. Looks like we're going to go ahead and go with racer number 2 in the pro lane. Well, going to switch back over to Crystal Cooper in the women's.
The Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association storms into 2018. Witness the most intense high-speed technical riding on the planet with the top international snowmobile hill climb athletes. For dates, location, and sponsorship information, find us online at RMSHA.net. That's RMSHA.net. Follow us on Facebook for live updates. Climb to new heights with RMSHA.
It's been there for it all. Every corner, every carve, and every time you've taken it all in. It's the heart racing in your chest, the hairs standing on the back of your neck, and the reason you keep coming back for more.
Once again, the incredible sponsors helping us out here this weekend. Knife River Corporation. Big thanks to Jerry Wessel's Tire Center, Les Schwab. Check 1, 2. There we go. All right, everybody. Yeah, we're just working. We got a little delay going on. Just working on the timing system. This news coming in. Hold on. All right, so once again, we're just working on the timing system a little bit. Every one of these courses are dynamic. A little bit of differences. We work on a line of sight timing system, all electronic, and we're just getting to talk to it a little bit here, but we'll be racing shortly, so stand by. Giving you guys a lot of time to have an opportunity to share this around, get people watching on it. We will be up and running shortly, just working on a couple of little things, but once again, big thanks to the sponsors making this happen for the 2018 Lost Trail live stream. Once again, we are in Sula, Montana, Lost Trail ski area. Beautiful place. We are literally on top of the world up here. Beautiful, lots of snow. But we want to thank Polaris and Carl Cycle Sales, Zollinger Racing Products, and big thanks to ZRP making the televised version of this that will be coming up in April, possible. Brett's RV and Gold Boats, Gomer's Diesel, Harrington's Pepsi and Bottling, Mountain Dew, the beverage of the weekend here, Russell Motorsports and Missoula Articat, Western States Cat Rentals, Montana Power Sports, Backcountry Sled Patriots, Brew Landscaping, Team Brewski, Kurt's Polaris and Kurt's Off-Road, Wimp's Auto Body Works, Jerry Wessel's Tire Center, Wayland Tire, Knife River Corporation, JC. If we could get you to the timing trailer, JC Taylor to the timing trailer, please. Big thanks to Knife River out of Missoula, Montana, Russell's Motorsports, Stitches Embroidery and Screen Print, also out of Missoula, Montana, and once again, Climb, always thrown in a big way, helping out with the local races as well as corporate sponsors, the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. And a big thanks to the Backcountry Sled Patriots as well. Team Locksaw, the whole Locksaw crew, some of the greatest people you are ever going to meet. Check out the Locksaw Lodge. Big thanks to them. Harrington Bottling, we're talking about them. They are the Pepsi distributor, but Mountain Dew, the drink of the weekend on the mountain here. And Carl Cycle Sales, they not only are providing the live stream here, but all the live timing results that we're going to be doing this year at all the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb races. Looks like we got Mr. Tanner Myers on the starting line again. Getting him lined up, keeping those snowmobiles warmed up.
Testing. Can you guys hear me out there? Hey, Kyle Heap. Can you hear me? Awesome. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Hello, Alita. Hello, hello. I hope you're having fun over there. I'm sure you are. We'll have these racing up here as soon as possible. We're just working on that timing issue, and we'll be getting going. Sorry for the delay, everyone. To be like right here.
All right, great big thanks once again going out to the Lost Trail ski area up here. And I'm going to tell you what, I went over and had some breakfast. And
some of that good coffee?
Great coffee. They got great coffee up here, nice and hot. And I believe they do have some libations over there, but they've also got a lot of other drinks available, soft drinks, if you're not into the – it is a little early yet to start drinking, but we won't judge.
It is a little early. And you know what's funny? I got carded on the way in.
You did? Congratulations.
I
that
did.
Doesn't happen to me anymore.
I looked at her. She said, "Are you going to be drinking today?" And I looked at her and went, "No." She said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "You're going to promise me because I'm not carding you right now." I said, "No problem.
Love it.
I won't be drinking. I'll be talking. If I'm talking and drinking, we're going to have a bigger problem."
Oh, it's not that bad, I promise. As a matter of fact, I've been told sometimes if I have a little extra help, my announcing gets that much better.
Maybe we should try that.
Well, at least I think it does. I don't know what everybody else thinks.
We might have some pretty entertaining stories if we start getting too crazy.
Yeah. But Alita wouldn't know anything about that.
No. She would never be a supporter of that kind of activity.
Absolutely.
Never.
She would not approve. Oh, goodness.
So what you got over there, by the way? Cheers.
All right, so we got some tests rolling in here. Looks like live timing portion is working. Just double checking, making sure everything's ready to rock and roll here. But once and very reasonably priced too, by the way, in the lodge there. And
I heard coffee was approximately $1.
Somewhere in that neighborhood, and then that guy's only about $5 on a big old plate of bacon and eggs.
Well, that sounds tasty.
Pretty good. It makes me sound fat, but I'm actually losing weight that way, so I don't know how you figure that out.
Those high-protein diets are good for you.
There you go. But anyway, so if you're hungry, need something to eat, go on in there. They do have beverages. I don't know when they start serving alcohol in there or what exactly. I should have looked at the menu. Who'd have thought that I wouldn't look at the menu?
We'll definitely check that out. I'm okay with it being up higher because then I don't have to have it right on my mouth. You up and me down a little bit. So. We're good. I think we're about even there.
Starting to get a little feedback in there. So.
Who wants me to start singing again? Anybody?
There you go. Taking requests. Open mic day
joke.
in the announcer trailer.
Scott Ziemers is giving me a big, hard no.
You know some songs other than the national anthem, don't you?
Oh, sure.
I know you know a bunch of hymns.
I do. That is
Sing
true.
in church a lot.
That is true.
Probably be good. We could probably use that by about noon.
I don't know if there's any way to church these fellows up.
Oh.
Some of them.
Got a bunch of religious racers out here.
Oh, yes. I didn't mean that.
Balances out for the rest of us.
I was mostly just looking at Scott.
All right, catching the traffic over. They are doing tests on there, getting solid starts and stops on that. So we're looking forward to getting ready to race in here directly. It will work out. We'll always prevail.
Absolutely. We'll keep working till it's done. There may be a chance that we don't have much for the timing lights, so we will announce everyone's times. And we'll try to announce them a couple times for each person.
And I'm not sure if the lodge has Wi-Fi, but if you can get signal up here. So
Yeah.
you can go to live timing. In fact, go to the RMSHA.net, and you'll scroll down, and there is a blue, I'm not sure if it looks the same way on the phone, not blue, but a red banner going across about halfway down there, and you can go to live timing, and all those results will be coming up, and so you can see the times as they happen. They stay up there for a little while, and you can sort and do all kinds of great stuff with the live timing. Once again, big thanks to Polaris and Carl's Cycle Sales for making that happen for us.
And for those people that are out there, not here with us today, we are working on those things. So we'll get the racing going as soon as possible here. I know there's people watching on the live feed that have been sending us some messages. So as we get some of those, we'll read them out to our racers as well.
Absolutely. All right, fine tuning, getting all the audio stuff. This is actually working out really good.
For us, anyway.
Yeah, well, we've got things to do as well, actually, in here, getting the
Absolutely.
audio dialed in so that everybody can hear us here on the mountain and all over the world. Can you believe that? You guys do not want to be picking your noses here on the hill tonight or this morning. What is it? It's all running together. But, yeah, we're going worldwide broadcast. Big thanks to our good friends over at Line Productions. Been working with Marty and the crew. Aaron, our brand-new friend, love working with these folks and hoping to have a long-lasting relationship with them and get more and more of the RMSHA races put out there to the world in the live stream. And, okay, looks like we are getting ready to start racing again. Going to go back where we started in the blue lane with racer number 814, your reigning world champion, Crystal Cooper out of Sundance, Wyoming. And in the red lane, the pro lane, once again, I'm going to explain this because I don't know if we had our audio where we needed it before, but the blue lane is the semi-pro lane where we'll run women's and a few other classes, but mostly your amateurs, your juniors. But the primary focus, semi-pro, exactly. But the primary focus, the cameras, the things that you're going to be watching are over there on the red lane with the red lane. Those are your pro classes, and that is where most of the video footage is going to be going on. But the lovely Alexi is going to be keeping you posted on what's going on over there in the blue lane. So listen close. We'll reiterate it as much as we can throughout to make sure you understand. And again, make sure and check out livetiming.com. Link over from the Facebook or from the RMSHA page. It's the easiest way to do it because there's a lot of races. But if you wind up just going to live-timing.com, just look for the race at Lost Trail. You'll see the Polaris logo and the RMSHA logo, and you can watch those timed results coming up. It is an amazing piece of technology that just blows my mind.
And I'm hearing some sleds running over here, so we must be getting close to starting. And on our YouTube channel here, where we're on live, Mr. Brian Shaw, now I don't know where he's from, but he said sleds are so awesome now. His last sled was a 78 Skidoo. Just think about that for a minute.
See, he's got me beat. My last sled was a 93 Storm. Ooh. So, Polaris Storm.
Kenny. What are we going to do with you? You're an announcer at snowmobile races, and you haven't had a sled for years?
Yeah, well, I'm better on a microphone than a snowmobile, I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I suppose that's okay.
People keep inviting me to go snowmobiling with them. I'm like, I wouldn't do that to you. For one thing, you're going to be bored when I'm stuck, and another thing, I probably can't afford to fix what I'm going to break.
Well, I sled pretty similarly to that. I usually end up under the sled instead of on top of it.
I've had that happen.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Brian Shaw also says no to singing, but a little dance would be nice. So if anybody wants to go in front of the camera over here and do a little dance for Mr. Brian Shaw on
I think
our
he
live
was talking
feed.
to you, and he obviously hasn't seen Big Ben.
I don't think he was talking to me.
That could
I'm
be a
not much of a
problem.
dancer.
Oh. I got a feeling he's not interested in your dancing. Shame on you, Mr. Shaw. Just kidding. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you very much. Share this around on social media, please. And remember to hashtag RaceRMSHA and hashtag RLT Photos, hashtag AmSnow on all of your social media posts. Share this around. We're going to get to some incredible race. And it looks like Crystal Cooper is on her way up the hill once again.
All right, and we are
lane.
racing. And I'll be reading your stock class. Sundance, Wyoming on a Skidoo is on the hill now. Will be followed by number 27, Taylor Myers, followed by Whitney Archibald and JD and Pfaff. And she's making her way up the hill, doing a great job up there.
All right, in the pro lane right now, racer number 2, Tanner Myers, getting ready to head up the hill. Looks like we got a time on him. The bar that you see on the live feed right now, that is your time that is happening. So we will get the blue lane times for you here in just a moment. Looks like Tanner Myers got a good start. Second run up the hill, didn't capture his time the first time, so he gets a rerun. So he's got a chance to look at it. Carving his way up the hill, opening it up. Still, a lot of that fresh powder can slow these guys down just a little bit, so he's going to have to really dig in and hustle. Once again, we'll take the top 12. We got 19 racers in the 600 stock class, 600 stock across the manufacturers. That will be running up here today. Only 12 will qualify. 12 will come back and run tomorrow for the final, and it looks like your first time of the day is going to be... Oh, dear. Well, started off at what we'll call 7:1449, so that's like a minute 11:40.449. But the bad news is, just heard on the radio that he may have gone out there at gate 9, maybe taking a high mark. We'll get that official high mark. So, there again, if this is the first time you've ever seen this type of an event, 12.9 went out at 12.9, left the course for Tanner Myers. So he's going to start things off with a high mark as we get ready to go. Looks like in the blue lane. Oh, look out. Keith Curtis making his way to the starting line.
And in the blue lane, we'll have times for you for Crystal Cooper here in just a second. Up next will be number 27, Taylor Myers out of Soda Springs, Idaho on a Polaris, followed by Whitney Archibald, JD and Pfaff, and Taylor Peck.
All right, and on the starting line in the pro lane, this guy is a little bit of a rock star, not just here but everywhere. He lives just down the road in Dillon, Montana. He is an amazing hill climb racer, also motocross, race snow bikes in the X Games, and now add movie star to his list of accomplishments, Keith Curtis, your reigning world champion, multiple world championships. Racer number 711, Keith Curtis, Dillon, Montana.
at a Warren Miller movie, got to hang out with Tanner Faust riding a rally car, all kinds of stuff. This guy is getting ready to go. He's second up in the pro lane. Racer number 711, Keith Curtis, headed up the hill.
Keep your eyes on the hill, everyone. Hill help is swooped in, it looks like. For Taylor Myers, they'll get her all fixed up and turned around to head back down. We'll have a high mark for you as soon as possible here. And we'll be going with number 829, Whitney Archibald out of Smithfield, Utah on an Arctic Cat, followed by JD and Pfaff, Taylor Peck, and Sammy Rogers.
With Keith Curtis making his way up the mountain. Keith's going to be followed by Brock Sharp and Storm Johnson. Cody Monroe in the hole. Keith Curtis making his way up the hill.
All right, and Taylor Myers comes in with a high mark at 10.1. 10.1 for Taylor Myers. Up on the hill now will be number 829, Whitney Archibald out of Smithfield, Utah on an Arctic Cat. And as soon as I can, I'll get you Crystal Cooper's time as well. For those of you watching that aren't here locally, and for some of you that are here locally with us, just so you know, each rider will have a time in each class, or a high mark, if you will. And at the end of each class, today is qualifying. So most classes have a qualifying number of 12 riders, most classes. If there's something different from that, usually it is stated on the running order. And then tomorrow, those top 12, or however many qualify from the previous day, will run tomorrow for the finals. So those of you that are watching, everyone gets timed unless there's a high mark. And then the top 12 approximately in each class will move on to tomorrow for the finals. And they will place first through fifth do get some money for their finals. So that's kind of the way that we work our hill climbs here.
All right. So the system is functioning properly. Just a couple little things. It may be a proximity issue with the starting line, getting that data over to the trailer. So going to make a quick change on the starting line and get this thing going again. So it is okay. We always win. We always win. We will prevail.
The Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association
check 1, 2. All right, so those of you just joining us on the live feed right now, I'll give you a little heads up on what's going on.
The Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association storm.
We are the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. That was weird. You guys thought I was talking without moving my lips, huh? All right, that's not what I was doing. But anyway, don't you say a word, Alexi. I know what you're thinking.
Aw, you're taking out all the fun.
Yeah, for fun for you. Makes me look silly. But anyway, those of you just joining us on the live feed, don't you dare go anywhere. Keep this live feed going. We are just making some adjustments to the starting line right now. I believe everything happens for a reason, and that reason is probably to have a monumental viewership on the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. Second year after a long break at Lost Trail, and we're really excited to be here. It's a great course. We appreciate all the great sponsors that help us out. We are going to be up and racing here directly, just making a few little adjustments, getting the timing system going. We got a lot going on here, so stick around. Those of you here on the grounds, feel free to go and get yourself something to eat. They got hot beverages, cold beverages, and I'd imagine anytime you want to start, they got adult beverages. So feel free to indulge, have a good time. We are going to be racing here directly.
All snow bikers, if you will report to the pits, all snow bikers, we're going to have a snow bike meeting really quick. I think we're going to get them going while we're figuring out the timing lights. And then that'll at least get us somebody on the hill and get us moving. So all snow bikers to the pits, all snow bikers, please report to the pits. We're going to have a quick meeting and we'll get you guys going.
Brilliant. All right.
Also, to those of you that are watching on the live feed, thank you very much for your comments. We're getting them. We really appreciate it. I know there was some issues with some sound. Hopefully you should have the sound back if you guys will let us know. Also, Kathy Hartman from Vegas says, good luck to Big Ben Slensick. That's his aunt down there. So we've got people as far as Vegas watching. Warren Kidd says the announcing is great, but he wants to hear some sleds going, so we're going to work on that.
We most certainly will. Lions production guys will try to get some sound going from the cameras fed into there. We'll get that figured out. We're just happy to be able to let you see it and hear the times and everything. But, yeah, that is super cool. Everybody.
It is really cool.
Yeah, everybody chime in. Tell us where you're watching from. Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'll bet they don't have any snow. And congratulations to who is that? Is that a family member or something?
Yes, that's Ben's aunt, actually,
really?
who lives in Vegas.
Hi, Aunt Kathy. How are you doing?
And also Courtney Allred from Star Valley. She says, good luck to all the Star Valley boys. Ride hard and give them bleep. I think you know what that means.
Well, I think you can say hell in Montana. I don't think we'll get put off the air for that. Give him hell.
She says, give him hell, boys. Get up there and get to the tab. Also, she says she can hear us now, so that's great news.
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on those comments. We'd love, especially if anybody overseas is watching this, we would love to see how far out there we're getting. And once again, you can share this stuff and just share it out there and make sure hashtag RaceRMSHA, hashtag RLT Photos, and hashtag AmSnow. All right. Well, I got to pat Brandon Tittenser on the back. How brilliant is that? All the minds that are here, and Brandon, Star Valley boy, we were
Star
just
Valley
bragging
boy,
about,
right?
Comes in and he's like, "Hey, why don't we race snow bikes now?" There you go. Brilliant.
Brilliance is born right there. Brandon Tittenser in the flesh. Everybody give him a round of applause,
Absolutely.
a little pat on the back.
I think he deserves something. I don't know, maybe a burger, because I don't think he drinks.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test. Can you hear me?
Also, if we can get the juniors, the 12 and 13-year-old juniors, if we can get them to the pits, I think we're going to run them as well because they're only going to gate 6. So I think we'll be running them. I think we have a manual timing for them. So all juniors, 12, 13-year-olds, any of you racers, I think there's 4 of them that are scheduled to race today. So if those of you that are in that class, if you and your parents can report to the pits, that'd be great.
This is good stuff. So for those of you that aren't familiar with snow bikes, and I don't know who we're reaching out to, so we are going to kind of teach to the slowest student, so to speak. So the snow bike racing is not
Just kidding.
For the most part, these are timed events with the races, but with the snow bikes, it's actually a side-by-side race. The racers go up side by side, and it's more of a drag race type thing. So it's the first to cross the finish line. It is not a timed event. Therefore, we will be able to do that without the timing system. We just have an official up at the top of the hill say hey to Tyler Foster up at the top of the hill. He will call the winner in the snow bikes. And then, like you said, we'll do a hand time up to gate 6 for the juniors.
Right.
We're in good shape. We're racing.
Yes, we are going to get some racing done. About time, right?
I still can't believe that brilliant idea came from Brandon Tittenser.
Right?
I mean, he's smart, kind of.
He's smart.
He's in the
He's
upper
super
percentage.
nice.
Oh, he's a great guy. He looked at me funny when I nominated him for a board member right there, though. He did not seem to like that idea.
He was not ready for that nomination.
No.
All those in favor, aye.
Yeah.
His dad served as the vice president for quite a while. Oh, Brian, Brian, where are you watching from? Tell us a little bit about, let's say, if you're riding a snowmobile in 1978, or was it new in 78? What did he say? It was a Skidoo.
His
1978
last
Skidoo.
sled was his 78 Skidoo, so.
I'll be dang. I wonder if his first one was drawn by a horse. If that was his last one.
That's a good question.
All right, Brian, let
I
us
think
know
they
where
called
you're watching
those
from.
sleighs. And in Vegas, it's. Thanks, Kathy, for giving us the heads up there. We're a little bit jealous, but we're loving the snow.
Exactly.
And this beautiful sunshine today.
Yep, absolutely. So once again, just in case somebody hasn't heard, all snow bikes to the pits, snow bikes to the pits. All right, so Brian is in Texas now, grew up in Minnesota, so he's all very familiar with snowmobiles, just that you don't ride them much in Texas.
Yeah, there's not a ton of snow down
They
there.
get a little, yeah.
Little
get a
bit in spots.
Depends on where he's at. Are you east, west? Where are you at there, Brian? I know you don't have to give us your address or anything like that, but Texas is a big place. Oh, they said, Brian says they had snow twice this year, lasted 3 hours. Probably all the stores ran out of bread and milk. Just guessing. I was in Kentucky here a little while ago. They got like 1.5 inches in the first weekend of January, and sure enough, they shut the schools down. All right. Chris Pierce saying thank you to AmSnow for live streaming this season. Had a blast in Afton. Wish you could have made it to Montana this weekend. We do too, Chris. Love to have you here, but hey, at least you get to check it out. You on the Gulf side? Yeah, I guess that has to be the Gulf side. Brian's on the coast, palm trees and beaches over on the Gulf side, so East Texas. I hear it's beautiful there. So, all right, we are getting our snow bike racers to the pit and our juniors. There they are right there. All right. Hillary asking how Keith did on his last run. Well, he always does extremely good, but from what I understand, we didn't capture the time, so we're making some changes to the starting line. So he's going to get a run again. He's going to run several times throughout the day. So we'll keep you all posted on that. All right, getting lined up with our snow bikes. All right, so 12 to 13 juniors. I believe you're the ones running the gate 6, so 12 to 13 juniors. Head on up there, getting ready to go with our first lineup.
I'm down to one bar on both of them. Get one going on a charger. You know, there's a little generator down there that they had going last night that they're not using now. See if we can borrow it and bring it up here, and then I can plug everything in. And the other thing that the converter box in the trailer, it also has no power, so you're gonna have to get him a charged one eventually.
That's my generator.
Oh.
I'm happy to loan it to you as long as you take care of it.
It's set right there, and we just run a power cord up, and then we could have.
Do you have a power cord?
Yeah, there's a power cord with 3 plug-in ends on one cord, and
Where's that? Does someone down there know?
I'll tell them down there to set the stuff out,
Okay.
and then I won't have to have him run.
Marty, is he not down there?
He's down there, but he's on the on the microphone, so I'll talk to him real quick.
Yeah, so we'll grab the generator. Just tell him to get
Whatever it needs.
the cord, yeah.
All right. Damn it.
All right, looks like we got some snow bikes headed to the starting line.
Set out a 3-way.
And they are off going 3-up racing. You have Andy Thomas, Brandon Tittenser in the red. Once again, 3-up racing this weekend in the snow bikes. Flying up the hill. Having official up at the top. You got Andy way out in lead up front in the blue. Brandon Tittenser nipping at his heels. Oh, Andy gaining some real estate on him. Snow bikes, new addition to RMSHA here in just the last couple of years. Big thanks to Timber Sled for jumping on board and sponsoring the snow bike races. And it looks like Andy Thomas is your winner. We'll wait. Yep, it is official now. Andy Thomas, your winner.
That's 14 right there, and 15's there, so that's the finish line.
Brandon in the second spot.
Can't the camera from the pits catch it?
And sounds like we got another start headed up the hill right now. 3-up snow bike racing. Oh, you don't see that every day. Luke Rainey in the blue in the back of the pack, making his move. Oh, we're going to have him overtake right here. Didn't catch all those numbers. They going up over the hill. I believe we've got Justin Thomas in the black, Luke Rainey in the blue. All right, so race number.
It's nice when they stay grouped together, but when they get spread apart, all I can do is stay on the front bike.
All right.
All right, all 600 stock. Looks like we got the starting line put together for you. All 600 stock. Start making your way to the starting line as soon as possible. So, Tanner Myers, Keith Curtis, Brock Sharp, Storm Johnson, Cody Monroe. We need you guys to the starting line.
Can you set him out what he needs to bring me up? Anybody?
All right.
Generator? Okay, never mind.
And reaching out to Brian Shaw there. Brian, they are four-stroke. They're basically a dirt bike conversion with a snowmobile kit that they put on it. Companies like Timber Sled sell those kits, so they're motorcycles in the summertime and snow bikes. Oh my gosh, Zoli TV. Be working with them here in 2 weeks at Jackson. All right, once again, 600 stock. 600 stock, start making your way to the red line. 600 stock. Looks like we're just about ready to roll. All right, here we go with the snow bikes. You got Justin Thomas, Brandon Tittenser headed up the hill. Justin Thomas way out in front. Tanner Myers to the starting line. Tanner Myers to the starting line, please. Juniors to the blue lane. Juniors. 12 to 13 years old are your racers. Getting ready to go. We got the youngins coming up here in just a minute. Looks like Justin Thomas way out in front in this heat in the snow bikes. X Games silver medalist you're looking at right there on the screen. Justin Thomas, Idaho Falls, Idaho, followed by the Star Valley boy, Brandon Tittenser. All right, sounds like the hill is clear, getting ready to go on the starting line, the red starting line here in just a moment. The pro lane, once again, those of you just tuning in, just so we can bring you up to speed, we're running two courses at the exact same time. Oh, hold on, we got another snow bike race going on. Luke Rainey out in front there in the blue. Luke Rainey, your leader. Well, Brian Shaw, I'll tell you what. I actually know where there is a treasure trove of Scorpion snowmobiles.
Having any luck?
All right, so those of you who've been asking for some motor sounds, we got the sound turned on the cameras up there. You can kind of hear that bleeding through just a little bit. We're going to let you hear the sounds of the motors. Good times going to be had by all. All right, so looks like we're getting ready to go with the juniors. 12 to 13 years old. We have 4 of these racers going to start us off. Here he goes. Young fella right here, good friend of mine, racer number 218, Dawson Ruffing out of Kimberly, Idaho, riding Skidoo. He's going to be followed by Garrett Tom, Raiden Lutz, and Harper Handsaker. I'll tell you what, I have so much admiration for these little fellers. You can see them 12 to 13 years old handling these 600 snowmobiles. Incredible stuff. Look at that kid headed on up there in the blue lane. Going to gate number 6 is where they're going to high mark him. Going to put a hand time on him. Once again, Dawson Ruffing on the mountain. Oh. All right. All right, we will get that time for you here in just a second. Up next, racer number 24, Garrett Tom, second generation snowmobile hill climber right here from Victor, Idaho, riding Skidoo. He's going to be followed by Raiden Lutz and Harper Handsaker. That'll wrap up your juniors in the blue lane. As in the pro lane right now, racer number 2, Tanner Myers, Soda Springs, Idaho, headed up the hill. Getting things started. This is an amazing course that's been set up. We appreciate all the good help here at Lost Trails Ski Area. It is official. We're rocking. We're rolling. We're putting down a time for Tanner Myers right here. It was one very itty-bitty small little electronic glitch. We've got so many wireless things going on here that we actually had just something in the way.